Hi, my name's Steve Salis and I am company owner of solutionsmindset.com. I was formerly a PE teacher, a deputy head, in charge of teaching and learning for 16, 17 years. I'm now currently one of the academy management team at Millwall Football Club in the Football League Championship Division. So I've been asked to do my first Teachmeet. Teaching and learning is a real passion of mine. Lots of things I could have done, so I thought I would give a title of Don't Be a Leader Unless. What I found is in my experience is loads of people over the teaching industry get promoted and then you realise that leadership and middle leadership or senior leadership is not quite as easy as they thought. So I thought I'd give you 5 nuggets for success of what I feel new leaders should do. And my number one leadership tool and nugget is subject knowledge. I don't think you can lead unless you have more knowledge majority of the time than the rest of your team. So my advice would be is don't get promoted until you feel you're ready in terms of that context. Number 2 is emotional control. We all have worked under some terrible leaders and some fantastic leaders in our time, and I believe that the best leaders control their own emotions as well as help and support other people with their emotions. I found that very difficult when I first started leading, how hard it was to manage various people's moods and feelings, and that's something that I really try and work on now when I deal or manage with people. My third nugget is lead with actions and behaviours, not your status. Interesting story, my final school in South London, all of my schools were in South London. I was in charge of behaviour and teaching and learning. I had deputy head on my office wall. It looks like I was important, but actually I had a bottom set year 9 group. And they didn't give 2 hoots whether I was a deputy head or a TA, and I had to nurture, care, teach well, plan well, prepare well, mark well, and show loads and loads of sort of soft skills as well as behaviour for learning skills to add value to this group of people, and it probably took me 6 to 12 months. So that would be something else I'd advise you on, is make sure you lead with actions and behaviours, not your status of your title. Number 4, I think this is really important, behaviour management. Tricky one. I think everyone has different skills, but I do believe that if you're a leader of a department or a leader at senior level, I think that you need to be one of the best people at leading in terms of behaviour for kids. You might be a great person, etc., etc., but if the kids are running ragged and running right, then you're losing clout straight away. So I'd advise you strongly to make sure that your behaviour is strong, making sure that you teach well, of course, really important, but also making sure kids behave exceptionally well around you at all times. And my final bit of sort of personal and social psychology for you is making sure you're not too busy in your approach to leadership. A huge bit of advice for you is look at what people do and not what they don't do. We can all point the finger, we could all make blame, we could all cajole and be difficult towards people. That's the easy thing. But what isn't easy is to support, care, add value, nurture, be kind, and lead in a way where you're looking at what people's strengths are majority of time compared to what their weaknesses are. Thank you for listening. I've managed to keep it quite short. As again, my name is Steve Salis. I'm from solutionsmindset.com. So if any of you would like any training needs, etc., please don't hesitate to get in touch on my website. Thanks for listening.